Hello, welcome to the interesting discussion. My name is Mtiaure Richard Issa from Sokoine University of Agriculture and Degree Programs, Branch Management. We are here to study about the principle of so-called Principle of Administration and Management, EE 105. With my fellow colleagues, we're going to show you everything about the principle of administration and management. So let me welcome my fellow colleagues to explain about the introduction of principle of administration and management. Welcome, Latifa.
My name is Msata Latifa Hassan. As a first speaker, I'm just going to give a little bit introduction. Our task was to visit two organizations, which includes the private organization and a government organization, and the task was to study more about the administrative structure of those organizations. As for us, we have visited one of the private organization, which is Kitungwa Secondary School, and NHC as a government organization. I'm going to give a little introduction, a little historical background of these two organizations, starting with NHC. This stands for National Housing Corporation, which was established in 1962, which is under the government's control. This organization is found in Morogoro town, along the railway road station. And another organization, which is a private organization, it's Kitungwa Secondary School. This is a private, it's a private school which is under the Adventist Church, and it was established in 2010, which it had one stream, and it was registered by the government in 2012. It is a co-education day and boarding school, and it is 10 kilometers away from Morogoro town along Dar es Salaam Road. So I would just like to welcome my fellow colleagues to continue with more.
My name is Damari Isaac. I would like to proceed from where my fellow colleagues end, and I would like to talk about the admission structure of an organization of both NHC and the Kitungwa Adventist Secondary School. And I would like to start by the NHC, that is National Housing Corporation. The administration structure of the National Housing Corporation are 8. That is Director General, whereby Director General is the operator of all organization, and is being followed by the Director of Regional Operation and Administration. And after the Director of Regional Operation and Administration is being followed by the Manager, whereby Manager has some of division of 4 divisions, that is Estate, Maintenance, Admin, and Regional Accountant. And after the Manager is being followed by the officers, whereby after the officer, the concluder is the subordinate. And subordinates include the storekeepers, drivers, attendants, and transport. That's the admission structure of the NHC. I would like to proceed for the Kitungwa Secondary Adventist, that as the head of the admission, the head of organization of the Kitungwa Adventist is the headmaster. The headmaster is being followed by the second master. After the second master, there is treasurer, whereby the treasurer is being followed by the chaplain, and the chaplain being followed by the academic master, and the academic master is being followed by the assistant academic master or mistress, whereby the assistant academic master or mistress is being followed by the accountant. After the accountant, the concluder is the discipline master, whereby the discipline master is the controller of the issues about the disciplines. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, another issue is the technique of working plan for each firms. Let me start with the first firms, which is National Housing Corporation. The first working plans is to enhance legal environment that support the productivity of the business through identifying the major root causes of mitigation. The second point is to become a real estate through use of advanced science and technology. Come up with the Kitungwa Adventist Secondary Schools. Their working plans is to improve performance activities or performance issues to the students through the use of staff regulation and different motivation to the students so as to increase the major performance. Apart from technical of work planning for each firms, let's discuss about the human resource management. So when I started with the National Housing Corporation, the institute has Department of Human Resource Management, which deals with the selection, job advertisement, and application of different jobs to the employees and to improve more efficient. When we come up with the Kitungwa Adventist Secondary School, the school had also Department of Human Resource that improve, give the regulations to the all students and the employees so as to increase the human resource management. This is secondary school. The school has a board of administration which deal with the evaluating the performance of students and employees. Also to discipline to all both students and the employees. Thank you.
My name is Grace Sylvester Trevor. To my side, I'll talk a little bit about the administrative communication based on two organizations, Kitungwa and NHC. Based on Kitungwa, administrative communication is done through emails, whereby different information are given out through email. Also, there are different groups in WhatsApp. Also, not all people are able to manage smartphone. Some information are given out through normal text. Also, there is a short meeting, whereby these short meetings are done at breakfast time and lunch time, whereby if there is an emergency, information is given out through that time. Coming up with NHC organization, information is given out through levels, whereby an example, if the Director of Regional Cooperation and Administration has to give information to the manager, whereby manager inform his assistants and officers. Also in NHC, the information is given out through different meetings, whereby these meetings are conducted by the managers.
My name is Bushiri Ismail. As my colleagues explained about our project, it concerns about Kitungwa Adventist Secondary School and the NHC. So let me explain about the staff relation and motivation of worker committees. In Kitungwa Adventist School, we have 4 staff committees. We have food committees, transport and accommodation committees, and the entertainment and the spiritual committees. But in NHC, you have entertainment and the transport, but there is the motivation for workers. Both workers in Kitungwa and the NHC, they just provide motivations. At Kitungwa, the rewards allowance such as fuel car and the fuel rent house. But in NHC, there is a reward for the best worker of the year, and there is the staff relationship for both, providing the allocation and the field recommendation and assistance for workers. Thank you.
My name is Bayunga Misbi. I'm going to talk about financial management for both films. I'm starting with Kitungwa Adventist Schools, where there is the Department of Financial Management, which contain members such as the master, second master, and the school bus. The role of these departments are to collect the fees from the student, another to control outputs and inputs of the school. Also, it keeps records about financial management. In another case, in case of NHC, there is a Department of Financial Management which contain members such as BASA. The role of this department is to control output and inputs of the institution, another to keep records for financial management. Also, this institution use electronic system to collect revenue. Thank you.
Hello, my name is so-called Masunga McDonald Sasson. I'm going to propagate with you straight to the variations and the things that they have in common, the themes that we have paid a visit before, the National Housing Corporation, NHC, and the Kitungwa Secondary School. I mean, when I talk about the thing that they have in common and the variation, I'm just trying to elaborate what the meaning of comparison. Straight to the point, there are several things that they have in common, such as they are both the government-based institutions. On the other hand, there are several variations existing, which are, they are existing between the firms. The National Housing Corporation is a nationwide institution which is under the government of Tanzania, whereby it's mainly a public or government sector, while the Kitungwa Secondary School is a private sector which is under the East Central Seventh-day Adventist Church of the Morogoro Diocese. Moreover, there are around so many differences, mainly like how they obtain finance. The National Housing Corporation obtain the finance from the government revenues, which are from the taxes and other municipals, maybe contributions like that. While the Kitungwa mainly, basically, it lays from the students' contributions, such as student fees, contribution from the church, and private. They are mainly private, not government-based. Thank you.
General, on my side, I would like to conclude the whole issue which we discussed in our group. And my name first is Amadi Atwai Msangi, and my discussion will be based on two things: administration and management. We were able to visit two places, which was NHC and Kitungwa Adventist Secondary School. We mostly learned things concerning administration and management. In administration, we learn how the managers are able to maintain their workers in their organization. Start with National Housing Corporation. The manager of National Housing Corporation was able to supply some motivations to the workers in that organization. And awards, those are examples of motivation which were offered in National Housing Corporation, NHC. In Kitungwa Secondary Adventist School, the management were able to maintain their workers by offering them some motivation like fuels in their cars, allowance to the workers, and house rents for the teachers. Due to this, they were able to maintain their teachers. They not shift to other organization or institution. It helped workers to work in a committed way, and this it enabled the organization to perform efficiently and to achieve their goals. The motivation provides the quality and working standard to the workers, hence improve efficiency of the works and in organization. Thank you.
From our opinions, we suggest that for the base of National Housing Corporations, some buildings are too old, so they have low quality, so they need to modify it. Or on the other side, you see there is too low modification of transport and the communication system between two organizations, so they need to modify it so as to improve more productivity. Thank you.